Right, Senor Agostinho has arrived. Hola! Buen dia! It's another day of rumbling engines on the farm, you lot. Welcome back. We're the Newbys, a family who left the UK to rebuild an abandoned farm in northern Portugal. Oh gosh. Welcome to our home in Portugal. Everything changed when we found this forgotten piece of land and decided to take a chance on it.
Why is it there?
And since then, there have been setbacks,
Just don't want to
huge wins,
Yes, I win!
and more hard work than we ever imagined. But Portugal is just the start of our story. As we build our dream stone house here, we're also starting a new chapter in Southern Africa. Creating a life for our boys beyond the ordinary. We would love to have you with us because this adventure is only just beginning. It was just yesterday for us that we knocked down the Not Garage. It was a few days ago for you guys. So have a look at that. I genuinely keep looking out the door going, whoa, it's gone. I keep forgetting that we did it because I just didn't think it was going to happen so quickly. And if you missed the episode and you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link it up here for you so you can go back and catch up. But we are not garage free, and we have spent our first night dreaming up all sorts of things to do with this space. So excited about it. All I'm going to say for now is watch this space for a not lawn.
Today we mourn the Not Garage. It's our first day without it. It's like a breakup, a relationship lost. It's gone. Anyway, Agostinho is here. What?
I think there's a problem.
What?
I don't think Joao saw your message.
Right. Okay.
And Dad, you want your apple?
Okay. All right.
So, the problem, it's not a big problem because Agostinho doesn't live too far from us, but Agostinho's come to finish building the wall, he thinks. Anyway, that was the original plan, but Marcus has had to go to the doctor today. So we're not going to do wall stuff. We're going to start moving some of the soil around and fixing the area outside the front of the Not Garage. So, Joao has got Agostinho on speed dial. So we sent Joao a message to say, please could you let Agostinho know to bring his scoop, not his forklift. I don't think Joao saw it because he's arrived with his forklift. So, we might need to send Agostinho home to change kit. The boys were very upset yesterday because while they were in Mario's digger, he scooped up a huge pile of rubble from the Not Garage, and inside that rubble was a toad.
The digger squashed the frog.
And Mario didn't see the toad, and the toad was, well... You can imagine what would have happened to a toad. Great idea, dude.
Save that frog.
Wowzers, Agostinho does not hang around. In our last episode, we were talking a little bit about how prices for these sorts of things have gone up. You know, a day with Agostinho on his tractor is not what it cost in 2022 when we first started getting him to come to the farm. But what I will say about all of these guys, and they have always been like this, is that they work their socks off. And from the minute they arrive, bang on time, often early, they get started, they keep going until the job is done. And that is just such a pleasure to work with people like that, and we are so grateful. It's going to be a lot of back and forth today.
Oh man, we're gonna have some great olives. Are you helping out there, Sawyer? Thanks, buddy. How much has he done? We done a lot?
That's a big pile.
Big pile, hey? That's great.
Yes, these boys are having a great week, hey? So this is what we've got a concern over, folks. Be very interested to hear if anybody's got any thoughts. Right, so this tree was growing between the courtyard and the knot garage, and as you can see with the knot garage wall, its roots are all kind of up against this bank. It's grown literally flat up against its bank, or the bank. Now I really worry about that because I feel like it could just topple over. John assures me it's not going to topple over.
No, you know, the knot garage wasn't holding up a tree like that.
No, but definitely what we don't want is for its roots to stay exposed, because they're not meant to be, throughout the summer. Partly in the sunshine and the heat, that's not going to be very good, but also if we do get any more heavy rain this year, it could wash away the bank, and then it will not only compromise the tree, but it could compromise the courtyard. So yeah, love, I think what we got to do, we got to put a bank there against that tree, because we can always dig it back out again when we start building it. Oh love, I'm so happy to be able to do that with the buds up, because my back is finally feeling so much better. It's been like 3.5 weeks, hasn't it, where I haven't really been able to do anything.
Hectic.
Honestly, so good. That is a relief. I really struggled having that back injury. It was so frustrating. I've never had an injury like that before that's kind of rendered me useless. And do you know what was the hardest bit? It was the mental chatter inside my head that was telling me that it was all my fault because I hadn't looked after myself, that I'd neglected my body, that I hadn't done the right things after having the boys, that it was kind of, unless I could do a major overhaul on my entire life, I was never going to get better again. And so you kind of spiral into this space of like, it's all a disaster, you know. Anyway, what I've really found so useful was being able to share that with somebody and talking to my therapist about it, who helped me understand and remember that no success has ever come from one major monumental overhaul. It's an accumulation of small daily habits and small daily commitments to getting better, whatever you're trying to get better to, that drives you to the place you want to get to. And that's what I've done with my back. It's just like slowly taken one step at a time, walked a little bit further, done a few exercises, eaten a little bit healthier, and 3 weeks down the line I'm feeling so much better, and I can really see the difference that's made. So I was so grateful for that guidance that I had. And if you guys are looking for any sort of support with your mental health or just with dealing with everything that's going on in the world and life at the moment, then please do remember that BetterHelp is such an easy platform to access, and it makes getting therapy so easy, and we're so grateful to them for being the paid partner of today's episode. What I love about BetterHelp is it just is so easy. All you got to do is fill in an online questionnaire, and then you'll be matched with a credentialed therapist, and you can have your therapy in whatever way suits you, at whatever time suits you, whether that be a phone call, a text message, or a video chat, whatever works for you. And if that therapist isn't the right fit, then you can just switch them out, no questions asked, no extra costs, until you find the right person, because that match of that right person is so important. So if you've been thinking about it for a while and you haven't yet done it, please take my word for it. It makes a world of difference. It's got me through this last 3-4 weeks of kind of inner mental turmoil. Head to our link, betterhelp.com/newbies, and you'll get 10% off your first month of therapy. All right, let's go see what that tractor's getting up to, shall we? Oh no.
Yeah, it's got to go.
No.
You see that bay tree at the back of the garden?
Yeah.
Veggie garden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but love, this is my come and get a bay leaf for the kitchen.
Well, look, we can make it into a hedge. A bay leaf hedge.
Can't we cut it when we move into the big kitchen?
Agostino's going to put some soil here today.
Okay.
So it's kind of
right.
like, it just
Sorry,
got
little tree.
the trunk is just going to rot.
Okay.
It smells so good though. Maybe we can
what I'll do, just pop it somewhere and I'll pick some of the leaves off and dry them, and then bay leaves and bay trees were such a discovery for me when we came to Portugal. I'm so used to seeing them in like garden centres in the UK, and they're these like little balls of leaves. Sorry, John's cutting in the back there. And in Portugal you get bay trees that are literally massive, like massive. I'll pop that there, and if I can find a piece of wire, I'll do some drying of those leaves. And also, for all of you who've been asking how the wisteria is doing, because there has been a lot of questions about that, there it is. It's doing really, really, really well. It's super happy in its new location up the back of the stone house. We haven't had any flowers this year, but that's very normal for a wisteria when you move it. And if you weren't here, you might not know, we had a huge wisteria here that had been kind of left for the last 20 years, and it had grown right up into the oak trees, all over the old buildings that we had here. And we dug it up and moved it when we started building the house. So here it is, and it's going to be beautiful. Once we've built the new gate here, the pedestrian gate with the big arch, we're going to train the wisteria over it. So this will be a completely wisteria covered entryway, which will be lovely. So yeah, I'm very pleased to report that that is a very, very happy move.
Okay,
Strange.
we're ready for some soil here. I'm not entirely sure how much we're going to be able to put there. It's not very much, it's probably just a couple of buckets, but I'm really, really keen to get some more soil over the roots of this tree. We're going to have to save some of that soil, I think, for perhaps a bit later, because we're going to want to backfill this part as well.
Can you reach up here?
Yeah.
Nice work.
Great stuff.
There's a bit in this corner still.
Okay, one small job at a time. It's great to have tractor days like today, you know, where you're meant to do a job, but you know there's 100 other jobs you could be doing with a tractor, but always those other jobs are the ones that get pushed to the bottom of the pile. Okay.
Nice. Oh, it looks so beautiful, love.
Is it good?
Really cool. Look at that, man. You can see the whole house.
Lovely.
We've never ever been able to do that. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Getting rid of that not garage. Having fun.
You good? Let's go get a buzzer, boys. Need a buzzer. You got a buzzer? Okay. Okay, well, we can get that after. Should we let the chickens out, boys? They look a bit sad. They might eat the vegetables.
Wow, guys. I think you're probably in agreement with me. That taking away of the not garage, I think has been one of the single biggest transformations we've made on this farm. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just like, I've never seen the house look like that. I've never seen the stone house. It's so crazy the difference that's made. Truly remarkable. I think the boys have all gone up to the veggie garden to get spades and what have you to help Agostinho just smooth this out. Yeah, it's going to be a few days of work, I think, and then, you know, just some time to sit with that idea we have for the knot lawn, see what takes hold, see what we come up with, and eventually create something truly beautiful here. So exciting to have a new space with new perspective to work with. It really is.
Okay. There we go.
What are you guys up to?
Making a fence. Chickens cannot get in.
You're making a gate?
Yeah.
Goodness me. No, don't let the chickens out, not yet. We have to be able to stop them first. Oh, well done, love. What about them going around the back, though?
What about the what?
Them going around the side. They're very clever, these chickens.
Yeah.
They're just going to go up there and round.
Can you just pull that my way?
Pull this. Oh, hang on. It's just caught here. There you go.
There we go. There's a whole bunch of these yellow flowers that have seeded themselves around the bottom here that we should just pick up.
Yeah. And this, everybody, is a thornless blackberry. It makes the most incredible, big, juicy blackberries. It's taken a couple of years to get going, but now it's monumental and it's just shooting off suckers everywhere. So we've got tons of them. So we're going to put them all over the place. Because who doesn't want a farm shrouded in blackberries?
What have I got that I can...
Veggies also doing very well, everybody. We've got one little surviving calendula from last year. Beautiful, one of my favourite flowers. But the boys, how are your veggies doing, guys?
Good.
They good?
Look, I planted it.
You need to get your cucumbers.
So chickens can fly. So, you know, they will be able to, if they really want to, negotiate their way over the top of this fence. But it's a barrier for now. We'll see how they get on today.
They also go, they go around the back of the greenhouse quite frequently.
Okay, well...
Anyway, I think this is a good start, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing other things right now, so...
I know. Chickens have been on house arrest since
we
planted the vegetables, and they are desperate for a walk around, and we both feel really bad. So, yeah, we'll let them out. We'll cordon this off as best we can with what we've got right now. We'll let them out and let them have a day and see how they go. And if they screw up the vegetables, they'll be back under house arrest. It's that simple.
I can hear the chickens getting excited. They're like, he's doing it, he's fencing it off. But I know a way.
Well done, boys, check this out. Yeah, the white ones are going, whatever. Just go around the back of the greenhouse. I saw them mulching those beds, perfect for scratching. Check it out, love. Boys are doing it. The toys dug the hole and Crusoe's moved the...
Is that plan, is it?
It's their plan, yeah.
Huh?
It's their plan. Crusoe dug it up, so he's dug the hole.
Where are you going to plant it? Well, let's plant it up here, Crusoe, because it's up against the fence.
Come here, then we got lots along the fence here. Well done, boys. I'm loving this initiative. Hey, look at you guys.
Mommy, got to put all of the black beans this way. So they got a new fence.
Good idea. Yeah?
I don't want a big oak tree right in the veggie garden.
No, we don't. Hey, why not?
Do we?
No. Why don't we want that?
Because that's vegetables.
Got some more chicken wire down here by the Hobbit house. One thing that's been very good about emptying the knock garage is we know where everything is. So easy. This is a nice big roll here, but I also just spotted there's a roll of green fence there also. So if we're doing this, we might as well do it properly and see if we can really sort out this garden so that the chickens can still free range. But I don't have to worry about my vegetables. And maybe even we can put up a fence to stop them coming in the courtyard so that they stop going in the house. Because that is very irritating. Right. There we go. Let's get that up to the veggie garden.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, we can use that too. How's your back?
We could do. Yeah, it's good actually. It's feeling really good now. How's your blackberry planting going, guys? Did you put some compost?
Yep.
Good work. Maybe make it a bit deeper, or are you happy?
Happy.
You're happy, hey?
Somebody can hold this. Mum, can you hold this?
Sure thing.
It's gonna be Mummy, no, last we leave looks like strawberry leaves.
They do a bit look like strawberry leaves, eh? Guys, I'm really proud of you. This is so cool. Well done. Okay, so we're going to pat it down a bit. Make sure his roots are nice and firm.
There we go.
Guys, you did that all yourself. I'm so, so impressed. Well done. All right, is it time to let them out?
Let's do it.
Oh, they're going to be so happy. Sorry, guys. Yeah? We did the fence, buddy. Dad did it. Look at them all. Oh, chookies, hi. Sorry you had to be locked up.
Right, well, let's close the gate off, shall we?
Yeah.
That blackberry plant, boys.
Yeah.
That's pretty good going. Hey?
What about some water?
Yeah, you're going to need to keep it nicely watered. But then hopefully in a year or two, this whole fence here will just be blackberries. All right. Let's see whether the chickens are smart enough to get the points, or whether we'll find them in their veg garden a little bit later today. Okay, I think we'll call it now. We've got enough soil down here for sure. I don't want to bring too much more down because I don't want to have to excavate it back out again, you know. Chickens have just arrived. What time is it? 10 o'clock?
I'm not even joking, love. 9:59.
It must be time for a cheese sandwich.
Excuse me.
Out, chicken.
Ah, so much sass. Get it out before it does a poo.
Out. Oi. Out, 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 out.
She's like,
What's
but it is cheese sandwich time.
Okay.
Hilarious. They definitely know how to tell the time.
Armed with my cheese sandwich. Let's go to the next project.
Chickens. Oh, it's good to have them out and about again, love. Sunshine reggae.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we're going past the loquats. Snack time for me. I am not partial to a cheese sandwich at 10 o'clock every single day. But these are delicious. So I'm having a snack break, love. Oh, the boys' fort might be in the way. Oh, there goes Agostinho. Love it. And he's cutting a nice path all the way around.
Just walking through the line of our new land. It's not new anymore. We've had it over a year now, but we just want to make sure we look after it. You can see it's totally overgrown. We are heading into fire season, so we just want to clean it up as well and make sure it's good.
So down here, we don't come down here all that often, but down here we've got another second little orchard. I think if I remember correctly, that's a nectarine, that's a Sharon fruit, or a, I always forget the other name for them. I think this is a plum, and this is a peach. And we've got lots of fruit on it this year, which is very exciting.
This is actually one of my favourite pieces of the farm now. We haven't done much with it. Let me get away from the bees. Diogo would be cross at me for getting so close.
Here's Agostinho.
Yeah, we haven't done very much with it. Not yet anyway. I'm not sure whether we will. We almost certainly will have to leave it as wild land. That's kind of in the permit rules, but it would be nice to landscape it a little bit, make it a little bit more usable instead of just overgrown brush at the front of the mountain that we live in. Anyway, let's see whether Agostino can cut through some of that brush really quickly. For me to cut it with the brush cutter, that would take a very long time.
It's so beautiful up here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Right, so part of Agostino's job today is to move some of these stones that make up our current boundary to our actual boundary from when we extended the farm a little bit.
Easy.
Having bought a bit of land from one of our neighbours a few years ago. So we just want to make sure that this line is actually down here, which is our real boundary now, not the old boundary.
Yeah, so what we're doing is we're moving our old boundary and we're pushing it out. In Portugal, boundaries are marked in rural areas like this, often with stones that have just been positioned around the border of the farm, just to kind of delineate where properties start, where properties end. I remember when we came to Portugal the first time, we were trying to ask the estate agent, the guy that was selling this place, the real estate agent, the guy that was trying to sell the place, okay, where are our boundaries? Where does it go to? And he said, oh, the stones at the back there, that's where your land will end if you buy it. And we were like, okay, that's cool. So where are the stones? Couldn't see them because it was so overgrown. But of course, here they are. And now what we're doing is we're just moving those stones and pushing them back to the new boundary of the property. We won't be able to get the entire new area marked out with these old stones today, but it does make it feel a little bit more inclusive, you know? And if things feel inclusive, there's a good chance that we'll start using it a bit more often, you know?
Yeah, nice. That'll do.
That'll do. Although I think I prefer that stone to go here. We actually started to do this last year. No,
I think it was the year before.
year before last. So we've already done a few of and we filmed it, but we didn't publish it.
Did we not? I
Remember?
think we did a little bit.
We didn't publish any of it, no.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh
But
well, should
I
we
don't
have a flashback?
Yeah, I don't remember why, but Joao was here, we were lifting the rocks up with chains.
Dad's found a snake. Run down towards the bees. You need shoes, Crusoe. Shoes. Shoes. Okay. Off you go. Down by the bees.
Where's the snake? Where?
Right there.
Oh my. It's a teeny one.
It's a teeny one. It's a lizard though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a kind of lizard snake.
Did you get it? Is it gone? Hey Sawyer, it's over here. Come see if you can see it.
So it disappeared.
It's disappeared.
Crusoe will be so excited. Is it a legless lizard?
Yeah. Baby. Cute little guy. Baby.
Oh, wow, buddy. Oh, he's got legs. That's a lizard, not a snake.
But it's swimming like this. Like a proper snake.
We're doing well. These guys have taken this whole row already.
Okay, I think we might leave the rest of that wall as it is. I know that Tara really likes it there. I mean, it is quite a special wall. Kind of goes in between the pine trees, and then we've got the lawn and we've got the deck that I built all those years ago. Yeah, this wall is pretty special. Look, it's nice how it's been stacked up like that. So I think we must leave it at least up until the pine trees over there, and then take it away from the middle of the pine trees. And I'm going to also leave it on the lawn area. We do own land on the other side of the lawn, but I'm going to leave that wall there just because it looks so nice along the back of the flower borders. Okay, the plan will be later just to clear all of this bush as well, trim it back, ready for the fire seasons. A couple of years ago now, it would have been the entire side of this mountain here was on fire. It was pretty horrible, so we're going to want to make sure that we're prepared for anything that could occur.
I also feel like this might be one of our last quiet build days on the build itself. It definitely is starting to feel like we're almost at the tipping point where we will have got through the really long-winded process of all of the pointing and all of the stuff that's just taken so much time. And once we hit that tipping point and we tip over into windows and doors and plumbing and floors and all the rest of it, well, it's going to be full steam ahead. So we're going to make the most of these kinds of days while we've got them, because there's not very many decisions to be made on days like today. It's just like which rock moves where. When the house gets underway, it's going to be what floors are we doing, what colour tiles, what colour kitchen, where are we getting the kitchen from, what taps, how much can we afford on the bathrooms, etc, etc, etc. Sounds fun, but I think it's also going to be pretty intense.
Yeah, it looks nice now that it's opened up a bit.
Yeah.
And we're going to spend the entire afternoon now just cleaning out as much of the brush and the land as we possibly can to protect against what could be a pretty hectic fire season. Now, they've been talking a lot recently about the El Nino and how this year is going to be probably a little bit worse than normal. Who knows? We'll wait and see. But El Ninos bring a couple of different kind of weather patterns, don't they? They either bring more rain or more heat. Well, we'll see. Better to be safe than sorry. And this is something, anyway, needs to be done at least once a year.